Hello! Mic's on, right? Mic's on. Hello! How's everybody doing tonight? There seems to be some confusion over what we're playing. We're playing Fragment. If you refresh your page, you should see it update. When I... something. When I first went live, I don't remember seeing the here's the game. So I had to make sure. So it was after I went live, somebody pointed it out, and I was like, oh, so I changed it then. Also, thank you, Wim. A year and a half. Thank you very much for the support. And 20,000 bits. No, not 20. That 2,000 bits. I was thinking because that's like $20. 2,000 bits from Big Piglet. Thank you very much. Things have been tough this past week since I caught COVID. Oh no. Take care of yourself. Almost impossible to get a restful sleep until I tried leaving certain videos on in the background as I lay down. Your Earthbound playthrough is one of the few things that helped me relax enough to get some real rest. No over-the-top acting, just a guy showing his best friend his favorite game. Thanks for doing what you do. It helps a lot more than you could ever realize. Thank you very much, Big Piglet. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to hear stories of how I've helped people out and how people appreciate what I've done. And I think I've said this before, but numbers really don't mean a lot to me. Number of views, number of subscribers, whatever. Numbers don't really mean much to me. The most important thing you can do is leave a comment, say something to me. Like, getting that personal experience. Numbers, they don't mean anything. They're ephemeral. It's a statistic. But, like, getting those honest reactions from people, honest understandings from people, about what they've done, how they've reacted to my comment, be it something like this, or even a comment on a YouTube video, or what have you, that means the world to me. And hearing something like that especially, thank you very much. Okay, so I mentioned I think I mentioned at the beginning of Vivian's stream yesterday, which she beat the second hub of Hexen. Doing well. I was, given what I've heard of Hexen, I was expecting it to be an outright nightmare, but we've only had to sit down and wander around going, I'm not sure what I did, like a half dozen times, and we usually find it pretty quick. Like, it hadn't been bad. And some people said that the first hub was the worst, so... yeah. But I think I mentioned at the beginning of that one that I was feeling pretty crap. So I was probably going to cut that stream short. I'm feeling better. So I mentioned last time, I mentioned last Friday, I think, that I had some kind of allergic reaction to something. And it was like, it was getting bad. It was like stopping me from sleeping and stuff. So I stopped the thing that I think is what gave me the allergic reaction and started using something else instead. And that cleared up over the next couple days and went so much better. On Monday of this week, I saw a psychiatrist, and I got some antidepressant anti-anxiety pills. So I've been taking those, and they have been kicking the crap out of me. Starting on like super, super low dose, but like day one I took those, I did not sleep that night. They're supposed to make you drowsy, but like I was up all night. I was restless, my guts hated me every second of the evening. It was, I felt like feverish almost. Like it was a rough night. It got a little better come night 2. Night 3 was pretty much the same. And I was like, I can't do this. I haven't slept in 3 days. I can't do this. But I know you do adapt to them over time, and last night I still felt the effects of it a bit, for sure, but I felt like I actually slept. Like I had an alright night, and an alright day today. So here's hoping that I can sleep tonight, and the good thing is I don't have to work tomorrow, so I can actually just sleep. Here's looking forward to it. Also, these past couple of weeks have been unbelievably busy, so I haven't had a chance to get a lot done, but I'm actually feeling, now that we've got a lot of that busyness behind us, on the road to better days all around, I feel like I'm cleared up a bit. So I'm hoping to get back to work on a lot of the things that I need to work on soon. Like, you know, art and stuff. Get back to that drawing that I haven't touched in like a week. And, Kerr and I know my guts are very sensitive. Usually, if anything's ever going wrong, if anything's wrong or weird with me, my guts are the first thing to know. So I'm not sure why I wasn't expecting that, but whoo, rough. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get started today. We're playing Fragment, because it's Fragment Friday. That's what we do on Fragment Friday. No, it's community night, which means if y'all want to play... Drop my controller. It's community night, which means if anybody wants to play, you can hop on in, and we can all have a good time together. It'll be great. If you don't have it set up, or if you don't want to play, it may take a half minute, but go to, what is it? What is it? Fragment.hackers.net or something. Where is it? Fragment.hackers.org. Bam! That'll get you set up. It's not a quick thing. It's a lot easier than it used to be years ago. But it's still not an amazingly quick thing to get set up. But if you want to play, there you go. You can play Fragment. It's great. Where is everything? Where is my everything? Why can you see my mouse? You shouldn't be able to see my mouse. Man, setup today has just been weird. Okay, what do we got? SGX99, happy just to be here for Friday. I'm happy to have you. How is streaming on YouTube versus Twitch treating me? I haven't gone back and compared numbers. I feel like YouTube streaming has picked up, so we're getting more viewers and such there. A little more participation. Even have a couple YouTube memberships, which right now I'm up. I apologize, I don't really have anything to offer on for YouTube members, other than like some emotes. I think for the time being, I may just continue on as we are, and then maybe we'll swap back and forth every now and then. Because right now I'm not especially seeing one thing stand out more than another. But, admittedly, I miss the clips of Vivian's stream. It was always so nice going back and watching the clips that people made of Vivian's stream. I don't know why. I don't want to watch clips of my own. But I like watching clips of Vivian's stream. Yeah, getting a copy of Fragment is a little rough. Uri, what is it about Twitch that makes it the better platform? If I may ask. Because we've had discussions and I've read discussions, and the unanimous opinion right now is that Twitch is a garbage fire. And is absolutely not the better platform for viewers. But it also has an existing viewer base. So it's, people still show up. Okay, you can use Poe on other people's channels. That's true. That's true. That's hard to compete with. The app is better on mobile. That's interesting. Pretty much everything I've ever heard is that the Twitch app barely functions. And is more liable to crash than it is actually play a stream. I mean, it is hard to compete with Poe, though. That's a rough one. Anyway, I don't know how many people are around to play. Oh, actually, let me log back off. I don't know how many people are around to play, so I'm actually going to hop onto offline, and I'll do a dungeon like with the NPCs. Do one dungeon with the NPCs while people figure things out and maybe filter in and figure out what's going on. Then we can hop online and see if anybody's willing to hop in. Man, good old dot hack. Man. Dot Hack is a heck of a game. You have to hit L and R at the same time to toggle the map. It's weird. Okay, who do we got? I don't know what level everybody is. Oh, I have to go to party anyway. Let me get an invite. Okay, 22. So Mia's not even around. You're all about the same. I think Bear and Mimiru could use some... I think I've had BT around because it's always nice having a Wave Master. Okay, so 15? Would 15? How bad would 15 be? See, that is really weird to hear, Uri, because Twitch has been going overboard with ads. If they can show you an ad, they will force you to see an ad. Oh man, I wanted to go to that 15. Like, Twitch will actively break a stream for ads. Yeah, Twitch has been actively breaking streams to play ads. Like, they've been, like, figuring out weirder and weirder ways to embed ads to get around ad blockers. To the point that it'll just break a page sometimes. Like, you load the page, and it'll try to play an ad, and then at the end of the ad, it won't be able to load the stream. So you have to refresh, and when you refresh, it plays another ad. YouTube mid-roll ads. Mid-roll ads were rough because at one point YouTube enabled like every ad on every video it possibly could. And if you didn't go in and manually disable that, there were just ads on everything. And it took me a while to realize that happened because like I was never notified of it. It just got to the point where a couple people I know a couple people were complaining that, like, wow, how many ads do you put on these? I was like, not many? Yeah, so if you're seeing like a ton of mid-roll ads and things, that may still be a leftover of that. What are my shortcuts set to? Okay, we got rep and... Boats. Recent videos on YouTube a few weeks back, I had like 12 ads all front-loaded. That can also be the fault of the content creator. Because, here's the thing, all of the ads that play on Twitch, I get no money from those. Zero. None of it. Every ad that's on Twitch, it gives you bits, but I get zero money from it. Every ad that's on YouTube is there because I put it there, and I do make money off of that. So if you see a ton of front-loaded ads, either that was some default setting that YouTube set up that the content creator didn't realize needed to be disabled or changed, or the content creator wanted them there. I do not know how, when a video gets, content ID matched on YouTube, the owner of the content ID, or ads get put on your video, and the money from the ads goes to the content ID owner. So, like, if one of my videos got matched, I would not make money off of those ads. I do not know how those ads get set up. If there's a specific time that they get played, or a specific type of ad that gets put up. I do not know how any of that works. I always assumed that it just took whatever ads I already had up and sent that money to the content ID owner instead of me. And if I didn't put any ads on it, then I wasn't making money off of it, and in turn the content ID owner would not be making money off of it. That's how I always assumed it worked, but I don't actually know. This is not something I would normally do. This is not something I would normally suggest, but if the ads get to be a problem, on YouTube, or I don't really watch enough Twitch streams to know if they're a problem on Twitch. Or if this specifically is a problem on Twitch, but I run with an ad blocker. And normally I would not suggest this because I think you should support the channels. And the channels will make money off of those ads. Really? 2-floor dungeon? But my suggestion would be, especially if the ads are giving you problems, use an ad blocker, especially on YouTube. YouTube works really well. I am yet to have a problem with an ad blocker on YouTube. Use that and then find a different way to support the creator. Be it sending in, like here, I have subs, I have memberships on YouTube, I have subs on Twitch, I take tips and such on Twitch. Like, I try to be accepting of if you want to send me something, I will try to be receptive to it. And honestly, I make very little off ads off YouTube. That lava's all bumpy, but I feel like it should be animated. Maybe it's not lava, maybe it's just like a pile of molten ash or something. Yeah, I think one of the big things to understand, yes, a lot of websites do rely on ad revenue. So, like, I do feel kind of bad for running an ad blocker. I do feel kind of bad for that, but chiefly, find a better way to support them. Ads are garbage. I think, so I think... My brain stopped and I forget what I was talking about. What was I talking about? What did I literally say right up until I said I think? Oh, I got that. I thought I left it for whatever reason. My brain is not functioning right now. Oh, ads are garbage. They are. So I think what happened was back when content creators were first starting out, like, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, you didn't have nearly as many channels on YouTube with the hundreds of thousands or even millions of subscribers. You just didn't have that. So the ad revenue that went out, I feel like, was a lot more precious. So I think they paid you more per ad. This is complete conjecture. I have zero proof of this. It's simply a feeling that I get. But I think they paid you more per ad. And right now, though, there are so many people with such a huge number of viewers and subscribers and things that they can get away with paying creators much less for ads and still making a considerable amount of money off of it. The content creators, so what that means is the big name guys, the guys with like 100 million subscribers or whatever, they probably still make pretty good bank off ads. But smaller channels like mine, which back in the day used to be a medium-sized channel, now it's actually a smaller channel. But a smaller channel like mine, I used to make at least an okay amount off ads, but like now it's nothing. Yay, capitalism. So yeah, very much. We did it. So yeah, if you're willing to put up with ads, then sure. Otherwise, please find a better way to support your content creators, because ads are garbage. Game content people, Let's Players. With the algorithm. The algorithm giveth and the algorithm taketh away. Yeah, the algorithm giveth, the algorithm taketh away. But, there are some kinds of content on YouTube that are much more susceptible to the algorithm than others. Like, some types of content work much better for the algorithm than others. Stuff like summary videos. News. News is one thing, yes. And that's like gaming news. Or if you want to see content, stuff like reviews or summary, maybe not reviews per se, but more like reactionary. More like reactionary, like here's a quick cut down version of what you'll get out of this amount of content, either a whole game or a level or something. Like, it prefers that kind of content. Let's Plays? Let's Plays have pretty much always been garbage to the algorithm. Because if you're going to suggest something, what do you even suggest? Video 34 in a 72-part series? I heard you worrying there. It does kind of sound like they're saying hooray spaghetti. Yeah, or like challenge runs. Go find, say, someone who says like, oh yeah, I played, yeah, the algorithm wants to show things that will get quick clicks. And that can be clickbait, but that can also be stuff that you see, and you see like, I don't know, like Decino puts up YouTube videos of Doom playthroughs, and he can be like, UV max run of level 34 of Sunlust, right here, and you'll see that and go, ooh, I want to see that. Or like, can you beat Super Mario Land without touching a coin? Yeah, I want to know what that is. I'll click on that, and that's the kind of stuff that'll get picked up. But when you just see like video 32 of a 72-part series of this, like, RPG. You see that and you go, like, so I'm just gonna get some random snippet, no context, right in the middle of a series? Eh. Nobody wants to click on that, really. So it's not very good for, so it won't get picked up by the algorithm nearly as much. Which kind of stinks, because, like, that's the kind of content that I enjoy making. But what that means is this channel will pretty much never go anywhere with the YouTube algorithm. Which is another reason I was thinking of doing something kind of interesting. About a video titled Sunbeam is Groovy. I think that video got taken down. I mean, it wholeheartedly had clips from an anime in it. Let me tell you though, a video called Sunbeam is Groovy with a picture of his goofy face on it. That'll do some good. I feel bad. That was a good video. I wonder if I can watch it. Like, I'm sure it got taken down, but maybe it's just, like, blocked in some countries, and as the editor, I can still watch it. Didn't even have music over or anything, just straight up clips from the show. Of Sunbeam being groovy. Ah, back during a more innocent time, when you could put stuff like that up and not worry about it. I think somebody asked, like, hey, were you, like, not even worried about Content ID when you put up the channel promo thing, which has, crap. Whatever song it is that I have in that. And I had to say, like, that video went up when that wasn't even an issue. Now, it's the one with the one based on the Daikon 4 opening. I can't remember the name of the song. Twilight, yeah. Somebody was asking, like, hey, are you gonna, like, were you, like, worried about getting caught for Content ID by putting Twilight up? Or did you just kind of put it up and hope for the best anyway? Or whatever. And, like, it's hard to explain that that video went up when that wasn't a problem. You didn't have to worry about it. You could just go, I just want to make a fun video to Twilight. And you could. And you didn't think about it. I mean, it is kind of a back in my day, but that also goes with the change in the size of the platform. YouTube got bigger. Like, you could get away with it back in the day because YouTube was small enough that, like, the actual rights holders just didn't even care. And that's what it is. Everyone always says, like, oh, it's YouTube bending over to the advertisers. It's like, no, it's a legal thing. The only reason they got away, it's not YouTube putting down the hammer. It's that YouTube was small enough that the actual rights owners didn't care. As soon as the rights holders started caring, they put YouTube under a heat lamp. And, like, YouTube didn't have any choice. They had to start cracking down on that. Because if they didn't, friggin' all of YouTube would get taken down due to the copyright holders suing the pants off of them. And same thing with Twitch. You could generally get away with doing whatever you wanted on Twitch, but it's gotten big enough now that the copyright holders are actually starting to go, hey, maybe we should do something about this. Like, I don't necessarily agree with the methods that Twitch is using to accommodate that, but I 100% understand why Twitch is doing that. So we haven't gotten all the field portals. I've just been kind of running around. We haven't gotten all the field portals. But, is Justin.tv still a thing? I remember streaming on that before it was Twitch. Like me and Goron and Bear and everybody, and one of us would stream on Justin.tv for the others. Goron would play some ROM hack or something. I actually made this channel back when it was Justin.tv. Like, this is an old channel. Yeah, the core problem here, like, I don't necessarily agree with the way Twitch is handling a lot of things. But the core problem here is how copyright is handled, and that is a whole other legal can of worms that we probably don't want to get into tonight. How did I not grab the Nakatalili username? Funny thing is, at the time, I didn't go by Nakatalili. I went by Nakate. Which is also half of part of why this channel is so old. It was kind of a confusing... Oh, there is a Nakatalili user? Well, heck. Stealing my username. I wonder. I genuinely wonder who it is. Because, like, who would come up with a name like that? You know, other than me. Like, that, it's nonsensical. Alright, well, I keep running by this portal. I don't know where it is. Do another couple laps. I'll go move down once or twice more. Yeah, so the thing was, it was back when I played Final Fantasy XI. My username is actually heckin' old. Goes back to Final Fantasy XI. Actually goes back even before then. Ah, I found you. Actually goes back even before then. Back in high school, me, Ogre, and one other friend were... This is when, like, Rurouni Kenshin was being shown on Toonami. And we were like, man, Rurouni Kenshin is super cool. And so we were starting to write this, or come up with the idea for like a manga or something we wanted to write that was kind of based on a feudal-era Japanese mercenary group or some such. And we all came up with characters for it. And my character was... the name I came up with for my character was Nakate, which I did some very brief searching at the time to try to find a name that I felt was appropriate for the character. And I remember finding on some weird site a list of Japanese names, and one of them listed was Nakate. And it said the meaning behind the name was like nameless or absent or something like that. And I was like, man, this is perfect. This is everything that I wanted. So I went with that for the manga thing. Since then, I'll add, I know that A, that is not what that name means, and B, I cannot find that website anymore. So this name came from the ether, as far as I can tell. But that was that. When I started playing Final Fantasy XI, I didn't know anything about the internet. The internet was brand new. So the idea, like, forums and coming up with a username for them and all was silly. Or not silly, but, like, it was not super common. So I had to come up with a username. I was like, oh no, what do I name my character? And the only thing I had handy was Nakate. It's the only immediate thought that I had. So I said, okay, fine. Nakate it is. So I named my character Nakate. And that kind of went on to be the username that I used for pretty much everything. Okay, we actually got everything, so we can leave. Yeah, so that ended up becoming the username that I used for pretty much everything. Forums, accounts, everything. It was Nakate. It came to be... while I was playing 11, I decided to come up with a backstory for my character. Mithra. So I decided to alter the name to fit the Mithra naming convention. So I ran around looking at a bunch of other Mithra and what their names were and how things went, and I ended up coming up with the name Naka Talili as her full proper Mithra name, and people just called her Nakate for short. So I still used Nakate for pretty much everything. But I had the name Naka Talili as, like, that larger full name. It even came to the point where, like, I made my YouTube account. I tried to make a Nakate. It was already taken. Some Japanese guy. Is already taken. So I went like, well, if I can't do Nakate, then what do I do? Naka Talili? Naka Talili. But Naka Talili was still like the secondary name, and I still used Nakate whenever possible. So like, okay, yeah, that's the YouTube username. But, oh, I have to make a Justin.tv account? Nakate. And it was a little while before we eventually moved over wholeheartedly to Naka Talili. Or I did, anyway. Oh heck, why do I have this over here? Okay, so we got some stuff in and I missed it because I had this thing in the wrong position. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Very sorry for these. I'm gonna reboop them. I was $20 in from Platinum Venus. Thank you very much. Who says, speaking of find a way to support the creator, happy Friday. Thank you very much. And that goes back to when I was in the dungeon. Drazvin sent in $10. Says, hello, not hope life streaming. And well, money to support your awesome content. Keep being awesome. Thank you very much. Oh, I gotta reboot this one. And then Uri sent in $10.19 and says, good point, guys. Here, Naka, have some monies that YouTube will never see from me. Thank you very much. That one. And thank you for the follow. Why do I have that file open? That could be dangerous. Okay, so we should have on here somewhere Peach Poop. I haven't been keeping a lot of tabs. It's loading, but nobody's even trying to connect to the area server. It's listed, so it's there. Yeah, server not found. Okay, let's put it back up. I should get a new list. Can we connect this time? No. Okay, let's try something different. Gotta find my files. What is the donation notification even saying? It depends which one. Whim, $5. How do we support the creator in a way that they get 100% of the support? That one was... Oh no, Melon. That one's Oh no, Melon. This one is... Snaky Cactus. We also have... Cordyceps. And follows our Piney Apple. Try this again. Come on, let me on. This is a fresh file. Come on. wonder if I can get on somebody else's server. What the heck? I got on somebody else's server earlier on. Can I get on Crab server? Yeah, I can just hop straight on Crab server. That is exactly what grunty food is, Trasman. Okay, well, it doesn't publish. So what do you do to get a new something? There's something on the Discord, maybe? How do I set up an area server? Setting up an area server, what do you need? Okay, this is probably the correct one. Oh no! This is a little butts. We may have to hop onto somebody else's server. Because right now, so 1UP is the one who used to use... 1UP is the one who made the original server. Oh, thank you for the thank you for the sub. Thank you. So 1UP is the one who made the original server program, or translated it, so to say. But somebody by the name of Couscous updated 1UP's version a whole bunch. However, I think Couscous's version no longer works with old save data.
Cordyceps. 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 Cordyceps.
Oh man, somebody gifted a bunch of... Oh, holy heck, thank you! Wow. That was a lot. 5, 10, 10 gift subs. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, so if it's incompatible with old, if it's incompatible with old save data, then I just went and I probably just grabbed the new version, but the new version is, save data doesn't work on the new one. Man, that's butts. Can I, like, make a new one? How do you make a new one? My old one should work fine. My old one did not work fine, is the problem. I'll see if I can find the one on the Discord, because I'm not seeing it. Thank you, Luffy Weiss. Oh, we got the downloads here. Okay, if this one works, then that's something. That's done downloading. Gotta move it over to my other computer. Jeez. Scared the heck out of me. Okay, oh. Thank you. Okay, let's just move you over here. And then we'll run this, and we'll see what happens. Yes, allow access. Nope, not connecting. Now, here's the thing. We're fine. Port forwarding is fine. I've run a server off... Unless they changed the port or something really weird... I have run the server exactly off here many times already. So, that, but... Disable your firewall for a minute. I don't run a firewall on here. That's not the problem. Again, I have run this on here before. I do map editor, new area, sure. Able to run a mobile hotspot? That's not the problem. I don't even know how to do that, but that's not the problem. Okay, I don't know what the problem is, because I just made a whole new save. And it's still not connecting. So the problem may not be the save, because I just made a new server. May just have to play on somebody else's server for now, and I have no idea what the problem is here. Because this worked like a month ago. Let's see here. Can I use the old executable? No, that's the problem. I tried to use the old one and it couldn't even connect to the hub server, the main server. Okay, here, let's... I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna find out. Okay, can't connect to this one. Come on, rename it. Nope, not connecting to this one either. That folder is empty. And this one can't connect to the lobby server. Ugh. Barry brought me some ice cream, so I'm gonna eat some ice cream real quick. Then we'll probably just hop on another server and play for now, and I'll debunk this mess later on my own time. Alright, I'm done. Oh, hey. Congrats on the job, Dustin. And yeah, sometimes work can do that to you. I remember once, I worked a 14-hour shift. By the end of it, I had no idea what day of the week it was. Remember, I showed up for work that day, and my boss kind of took me aside and said, "You know you're working 14 hours today, right?" Access code's always so ridiculous. I can't even tell what this one is. What is that? Ampersand. What do you say? It's port 20,000? Yeah, port 20,000. Nope, still nothing. Oh, I have to add this. Oh, heck! Eat it, video games. It was indeed a port forwarding issue. I don't know what happened, but it may have been what Platinum Venus said, where like sometimes your provider can just be real dumb and like heck with stuff, but all of my port forwarding settings were wiped. Logged in again, all gone. Granted, I don't do that a lot, but I had maybe 2, 3 in there for various things. All gone. Everything was empty. Couldn't tell you why or what happened. But, yeah, I had to port forward again. What the heck? Oh, who is that? Toho Raiden. Okay, Toho Raiden, real quick, I'm going to log out and restart the server. Real quick. Oh wow, I exited all the way out. Firmware upgrade should be backwards compatible at all costs, except it in always. You know how every now and then Windows updates and decides to completely reset all your sound settings? That's cool. You can't even put off Windows updates anymore. With Windows 10, it just goes like, yo, we're just gonna update. Sorry. You can choose a couple hours of the day that we won't update during, and even then, sometimes we'll ignore that, but that's all you got. Oh yeah, you need like you can do it in like the Windows 10 like business version. The server is reborn. I actually meant to do this when we got back to Fragment after heaven knows how long. Like when we finally got back to it after heaven knows how long, but now once again the server is reborn and upgraded. So we're now at Fort Oof. I always liked this one. This was my favorite one. Fort what? Fort Oof! It's O-U-P-H. Oof. This has always been my favorite one, though. Always been my favorite server. This place is so good. Look at this. Yeah, it's OUPH, technically. Oof. You can see the clouds moving down there. It's neat. Good stuff. Man, I love this game. Isn't this about where I was standing when I finished, Quarantine? Last epilogue? Wasn't it right around here? Because I know I went to Fordu for it. Beamed in here. Couldn't have walked that way. No, 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 no. I think I stopped just right here. Man, video games are good. Okay, let me fix up my inventory. If anybody out there wants to play, wants to hop in, I know it's kind of a pain to set up, but, if anybody out there wants to play, we need a third person. We need a third body. It does not matter what level you are. If you think like, oh no, I'm too low level. I'm level like 18 and Coterie is level 99 or something. Like, don't worry about it. We'll go somewhere where you can have a good time. I will never use these. Let's be honest, I'm probably never going to use these. Oh, level 25. Oh, well, either way. I thought 500 HP was a little low for 99. Let's see here. I think I can sell all of these. I think the only thing I keep... I think I keep these around because they're higher damage. Doesn't one of these have the... this one? This one has, like... this one is stronger, but this one has death. And this one has higher hit chance. So that's why I have all three of them. This one has Law Rep, and this one does not. This is Fireman's Coat, I can sell. And I can sell both boots. Oh, somebody's on! Heck yeah! Oh, what does that make me think of? Female Roganin. Good stuff. Go wreck. Can I see what level they are? Is there like a... Oh, level 98. Oh, heck yeah. Look, we're all here to get... Who knows what's gonna happen, really? I have no idea what that says. I have no idea what that said. I don't know. Somebody pick us a keyword. I'll go wherever. Oh, yellow text was card received. Oh, it was in here. I just wasn't paying attention. I was looking for like a... I was looking for something that said like... Accept pending something. Like, no, you just like give it to people. Treasures. Who had a lot? Mikado. Oh, sorry, it's me. I'm looking at stuff. I'm being dumb. I'm not quite right. I'm not quite right, but I'm doing it. I don't know, I think I hecked it up more. Oh, we're pretty close. We're pretty close. Oh, who was it? Who was it that did this? Heck. Who was the Wave Master? I'm gone. Who was the Wave Master that hung out with us before? I know the Blade Master was Wham. Air, yeah. Was it air, or was there a different Wave Master? I don't think it was air. Yeah, I don't think it was air. Oh no, I'm asleep. Mar. Maybe it was Mar. I could see it being Mar. I'm asleep. Maybe it was Mar. May have been Mar that first did that. Yeah, I think it was Mar that first did that. And, I remember while they were doing that, I looked up a video and started playing You Spin Me Around. And I just died. Because you can't tell what it looks like when I'm doing it. You need somebody else to do it. Yeah, you need somebody else to do it so you can see what it looks. So we can see what it looks like. But you are running around in a circle, but you're like strafing sideways. You're circle strafing. You're always looking towards the center. It's funky. Talking about learning Japanese. I remember in... I remember when I was in college. There's a door. There's a door somewhere. Oh, we lost. Completely left the server. I want to gate out. Yeah, disconnected. Alright, well, let's gate out. First person is funny. I remember when I was in college, I took a course or two on Japanese, and I learned enough to get by. I could recognize letters, I could pronounce things. I knew hiragana and katakana. I hadn't even begun to think about kanji, but I knew hiragana, katakana, and some basic words here and there, basic grammar structure and such. So, I knew that, but like, just due to not using it, I've forgotten the vast majority of it. I can occasionally recognize like a hiragana character, but that's about it now. Like when we were running around earlier, offline, I noticed that Mimiru would occasionally say her name and then something. I don't know what the something was, but I recognized the hiragana of her saying Mimiru. So she's probably like, Mimiru, ready for action, or something. So like I can get stuff like that. Like I don't know what she's saying, but I recognize the Mimiru, and I can kind of use context clues to figure it out from there.
Snaky cactus.
Nope, way too off center now. Okay, I'll try that again. Nope. Better. What? Thank you for the bits, Daisy. Oh, her name isn't katakana. See, like, I also can't remember hiragana, katakana. Like, I can't recognize this one is hiragana, this one is katakana. I can't recognize that anymore. Like, I know the difference, and I generally know, like, what one character looks like. Or, like, I know katakana generally looks one way, and hiragana generally looks another way. Go down. So like, I know that, but when you show me an individual character, it's still kind of hard for me to know for sure this is that one. Tree. Dead tree. And then like simple stuff like going through a menu. You hit a button and you see two options up, and I can recognize, oh, that one says hi, and that one says ie. I'm asleep. Have I considered having someone who reads Japanese co-host the Japanese language LPs with me? I think Kuma volunteered. But I don't know, the thing is, at the end of the day, you know how, and this is going to be kind of weird, you know how, anybody here watch any of the Hololive VTubers? If you have, you may notice that, like, probably more than half of them are introverts. Like, a lot of them are introverts. Some of them aren't even just, like, you see people joke like, oh, look, she's so introverted. No, that's social anxiety. That lady's got an issue. That's not just being introverted. But the funny thing is, you'll notice that despite most of them being introverted, they can still stream well. And it's kind of the same deal for me. Like, at the end of the day, I'm an introvert. I have a hard time going out and talking to new people and meeting new people and interacting with new people in a way. Especially something like putting together a proper video that I'm putting out there. Interacting with somebody that I've never interacted with before. Like in a recording type setting. Ooh. That does not give me the good feels. But like I feel like I can still, despite being introverted, you may not guess that from streaming, because I can be much more extroverted while streaming. But that's part of the nice thing about streaming. And that's why a lot of like VTubers are introverts but can still stream like that. Because like despite that there's the chat there and I can interact with you guys about stuff, it doesn't feel internally like I'm being social in the way that's troublesome. Almost late. A couple other guests I've had over the years. The only other person that I interact with frequently enough to consider for that would be like Lenny or Goron. And I'm relatively confident that neither of them knows Japanese. Lenny knows French. Canadian French. Got the moon. There was a whole moon in that. The entire moon was in that treasure chest. Yeah, and as far as like Japanese goes, I think Ogre knows less than me. Like, I at least have some residual knowledge that's kind of helpful sometimes. I don't think Ogre even knows that. Oh, I just kind of ran around for a second. Such a long animation, it's crazy. Where do we want to go? Down. Let's go down. I can cheat, I have a map. Speed! Oh. Got him. I am the speed! Yeah, Molotov Mario. Ah, Molotov was He was the moon guy back in the day. You put a moon in your level, and he would kill for it. Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting. It would be interesting, Uri. But, I don't know if I'm in a good position for it. Yeah, I wonder what happened to Wham. I will forever wonder what happened to Wham. Almost like... I'm so fast I can't hit him. Too small a target. Let's go down. Good old Kevino is still around, though. Gotten into speed running now. I don't know what he's doing right now. Last I saw, he was speed running and even contributing to the Taz for Majora's Mask. He was at a GDQ. Running Ocarina of Time, I think. One of the glitched runs. Oh. That was a while ago, though. I haven't checked in on him lately. Are Grunties just a pet you can take care of, like the Chows in Sonic Adventure games, or is there more to them? There's not too much more to them in Fragment, but in the original IMOQ, there was. Specifically, you would have to raise them, for one. Once they are fully grown, you get a Grunty flute, and you can call them while you're out on the field, and then ride them around. GU kind of replaced Grunties with the motorcycle. And similar to in GU, you had the like motorcycle races and things. There were Grunty races in IMOQ. Let's go... So there was a lot going on with him. Yeah, they were an MMO mount. Back before MMOs and mounts really had a defined thing. Did IMOQ come out before or after World of Warcraft? Because World of Warcraft is the one that kind of revamped what everyone thought of how MMOs function. And I would believe that IMOQ has some very pre-WoW ideologies. Yeah, it had to have come out before WoW, because Final Fantasy XI came out before WoW. And I was playing this and 11 at the same time. I'm sure, I think. I was playing this before 11. I think. Dang it, I don't know. Man, video games. Hit him! Let's go left. Or down, whatever. Yeah, first dot hacking came out in 2002, WoW came out in 2004. So, like, everything that you think of when you think of MMOs. Stream is a slideshow? Oh, I am starting to drop frames. How many frames am I dropping? I'm dropping a lot of frames. Well, if anybody can understand me amongst the slideshow, we may just have to call the stream after this dungeon. I don't know why I'm dropping so many frames. Very suddenly. Probably friggin' like Windows deciding to download a giant update in the background or something. It doesn't matter. Yo, quit casting spells on me. I'm getting tired of your crap. Can't move, dead body in the way. Yeah, I don't know why. We're dropping a lot of frames now, though. So that explains that. Like, given that it's very sudden... Dungeon portals! All open! Yeah, given that we were fine before... given that we were fine before and this is very sudden, then who knows what's happening. Big download going on in the background. I doubt it's the same problem that we ran into before. When we were dropping frames. So, who knows? Who really knows? But it's getting late anyway. It's getting late anyway. Sorry we only, like, ran one odd dungeon online. I'd be willing to do another one, but if we're dropping this many frames, and I've already sat here debugging crap for long enough on stream. So, we'll just have to hold out until next week. Next week? I don't know what we'll play next week. Yeah, I don't know what we'll play next week. Maybe we could play more Fragment since we didn't play a lot of Fragment. Or I haven't bought the game yet, but I wanted to try out Balan Wonderworld. Like, I've heard pretty much nothing but bad things about it, but every time I look up a review or try to find some information about it, it really seems like people who just want to be angry. And, like, I would like a little more intellectual look at the good and the bad. And I'm wondering if maybe hype was high, game was alright, but did not live up to the hype. So everyone is very angry. Like, I don't know, and I've had trouble finding solid information on it. So, I don't know, I've been wanting to give it a try. We'll see if I feel like dropping the money for it. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to get such a magically perfect circle. Oh, we're close. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, I managed to glean a couple things that sounded like more legitimate problems, but who knows, really. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and log out for the evening. Check my email or something. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, despite me taking forever to try to figure out how the heck the server worked and what the problem was. Yay for routers. Changing stuff that never needed to be touched. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Good night, everybody.